Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another video. Now, this video here is the first video that I'm actually filming in my new purpose-built YouTube studio that I've built at home. It's not quite finished yet. As you can see, I've got two shelves there that I've painted up and gotten ready for my studio background. And there's going to be another shelf going in the middle there behind me. And what I'll be doing for each video is I'll be putting stuff on those shelves that's relevant to my YouTube channel. And some of the stuff in the background might also give you a hint to some future videos that are coming up. We will take a look around the studio in a minute, just so you can have a look at it. It's not finished yet, and the sound, I think, will be a little bit strange because there's nothing in here yet, or there's not a lot of stuff in here, so we don't have the proper sound. I might have to put some wall coverings and floor coverings in as we go along, but like I said, the studio's not finished yet. It's a work in progress, and I will grab the camera in a minute and show you around the studio just so you can see what it looks like today. And I will be doing updates on it once it's completely finished. Now, the shelves that I have in the background, they're just cheap Ikea shelves that were actually destined for the tip. So these shelves were literally going to get thrown out, and I rescued them and spent, 4 or 5 hours on each one with a little bit of paint from Bunnings, and also some cheap foam checker plate flooring stuff that I bought at the reject shop. And you can buy this foam checker plate stuff that I've used in here at the reject shop for, I think it's about $25 for a big square of it. And I've actually got one of those squares down on the floor here, and you can see what you get for $25 in a minute. I'm going to have to buy one more at least to finish off the projects that I've got here. I've so far used 2 sheets. I've used 1 and a bit for this desk, and all the offcuts from the desk I've used on those 2 shelves. And I'm still going to do one more shelf that goes in the middle between the 2 shelves behind me, and to finish the whole background. So there'll be a whole wall of shelves going up across behind me. It is throwing it down, raining outside, and see, this is a good thing. I can actually now film with a lot less background noise. Like when I was filming in my shed before, I wouldn't be able to film today. It would be impossible. You wouldn't be able to hear me. All you'd hear is the rain bashing on the top of the shed. And look, it's torrential rain outside. I'm just looking out the window, and I'll actually give you a look outside right now. It really looks like we might get flooded out again. Well, Rolly's still eating. That's the start. Dogs are staying dry. Pumpkin patch is loving it. There's a river going down there from the water tanks overflowing. Can't see the mountain range anymore. I think we're going to be flooded in again, so after I finish filming this video, I'll be going to the shops to stock up on some shopping, because the rain's not going to let up. And if this keeps raining like this, last time I think we were stuck here for a week and we couldn't leave. Here we are, going on our way to shopping, and it's already starting to flood. There's normally no water there. Let's put the window down. Yeah, that's normally no water. That's not supposed to be there. We'll go and check on the creek. We'll drive through that carefully. People ask why you need a four-wheel drive. This is just driving to the shops. Ah, okay. Oh. That's a creek that's flooded down the bottom there. I won't be attempting to drive through that. I'll drive forward a bit just so you guys can have a look.
I don't know how deep it is.
See, the creek is right back where those trees finish, and it's normally just a trickle. Have a look at the water flowing there. Okay, good time. I think we're going to go shopping. This is not actually on the way. Well, this is sort of on the way. We don't have to get through this though. This is just to have a look, because this is one of the first places it floods. So yeah, I think we'll be flooded in before Friday, I'd say. And I just want to make sure we've got enough stuff here to eat and drink before I get flooded in for another week, which I can see is going to happen because the rains, we've got weather warnings, we've got flood warnings already, and it's only like the second day of rain, and it's Thursday today. And there's no end in sight. Okay, it's supposed to be raining all weekend, all next week, and possibly beyond that. So I'll better be safe than sorry, I think. Now, I was supposed to, and this was going to be a surprise for you guys, for those that are interested, I was actually going to go to Canberra for the protests this weekend. I was supposed to drive up tomorrow, and I was going to camp up there and just film and report back for you guys, for my channel. And, you know, I think this is a bit of a historic event, what's happening down in Canberra. I think this will go down in history in the future. And look, whether you agree or disagree with what's happening or what people are protesting about, or whether you're pro-vaccine or anti-vaccine or anti-mandates or anti-masks or whatever, you know, that's up to you. I don't discriminate against anyone. If you want to get 27,000 shots put into your body, if you want to line up every 3 months to be injected, go for it. I've got no problem with it. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't care what your personal choices are, what your sexual preferences are, what you eat, you know, if you're vegan or not vegan or whatever. But I expect to be treated the same way, and you know, that's my life philosophy. So whether you agree with that or not, you know, if you're one of those people that want to tell other people what to do with their lives, well, you know, I don't agree with you, but that's your opinion. I don't care at the end of the day. It's got no bearing on my life. Anyway, we've drifted a little bit off topic. So that was the plan. I was actually going to take you guys to Canberra and film and report back what's happening there, and also go away for a long weekend's camping trip. I was going to leave tomorrow, which is Friday, travel up there, which for me is about 6 hours, and then I was going to camp and just vlog, report the whole thing. But look, with all the flooding everywhere, all the rain, I doubt there's going to be any sort of turnout there. And look, I don't like camping in the rain. I'd rather just stay at home, edit some YouTube videos and all that sort of stuff. Something I've never really spoken about is, some people might get confused about some of the videos that I release and the timeline. And look, it's just me sometimes being lazy. Some of those videos that you've been watching lately were filmed 6, 7, 8 months ago. Okay, some of the B videos I've just released, that's why some, they come out in big succession, because I filmed those videos probably spring, December, early December, 3, 4 months ago. And I just went through all the stuff that I had stored on my computer, and I just sat down and just started editing all the videos up for you guys and just uploaded them. So a lot of that sort of stuff is not in real time. Okay, that's just to save some confusion. Like that bee swarm video, that was probably 6, 8 weeks ago when I captured that bee swarm. And I've since actually gotten another bee swarm, which I've also filmed.
Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, now put it down.
Ah, my glove is off. I need my glove back.
And I've still got to edit the video and upload it. And I'm also currently in the process right now to do some bee extractions from houses, which I'm filming. I've started on one, and I'm supposed to go and have a look at another one today. And this is something that's new to me and that I'm learning, and I'm filming the video, so hopefully that'll turn out and eventually they'll be uploaded for you guys to watch. Now you can see some stuff in the background here on the shelf, and that will be, a lot of that will be future videos. Some of these videos, we've already got a video on my drone, we've already got the video up here on my Ryobi lights, another Ryobi item that I will be doing a video on shortly. There's some of my hydro flask stuff there. There's a fishing reel here that I've had for, about 4 weeks. I still haven't gotten around to making a video about that. There's a Bear Grylls pocket knife, which I'll be doing a video on for my other channel. I do have other YouTube channels, and that will be a video for that. There's the Ryobi camping light that I have bought a little while ago, and I was actually going to take that with me camping, but I'm not going camping now, so I was actually going to film a video on that today and then go camping, and then there'll be a video on that light later down the track. So see what I mean about the videos sort of building up and me having to edit the videos. There's also a servicing kit here for my lawnmower, which I'll be doing a video on how to service my lawnmower, and that is the new one that I've recently bought. And there's a fishing rod that I've had for about 3 weeks to replace one of my other rods. And I think, I'll give you a look, there's a little fishing rod here which I bought at least 6 months ago, possibly longer, and I still haven't done the video on it yet. I'm actually waiting on a fishing reel for that, because I think I have found the ideal fishing reel for it now. That right there, I'm also waiting on a fishing reel for it, which should be arriving shortly. I've pretty much sold all my fishing rods that I had, apart from the 2 most recent ones that I've bought, which is my Shimano beach rod. I've kept my old rock fishing rod that I've had for about 30 years, custom built graphite rod, and I've kept my Shimano SLX bait caster rod, which I've only just purchased recently, and there's links down in the description box. I've sold all my Jarvis Walker fishing rods, the whole lot, my 8 foot, my 7 foot, my kids fishing rods because they weren't using them, and some other fishing rods that I've had lying around for a while that I haven't been used, so they're all gone. They all went on Facebook Marketplace, buy, swap and sell. And one guy actually bought 3 of them. Another guy bought like 2 or 3 fishing reels that I had, and I think I've still got 1 rod that's listed up for sale, and I think 2 fishing reels that I've got listed up for sale, and they'll be gone shortly. So I'm going to keep my beach fishing rod, I'm going to keep my rock fishing rod, which is that fishing reel there. I bought for my rock fishing rod because I sold the other reel off it. That's already gone. I've got a micro fishing rod here that we'll be taking a look at. I've got a light duty type fishing rod there that I'll be using a lot of times. That'll be like a 15-pound line fishing rod with like a 4,000 or 5,000 size reel on it. And I've bought myself an 8-foot general purpose fishing rod, heavy duty one, that'll have like 20-pound line on it, which you can use for snapper, you know, any sort of bigger fish, anything right up to sharks really. Thinking about doing a little bit of shark fishing. And look, I have been saying that I'm going to put some fishing videos up. Look, I'm going to try. I mean, I do go fishing, but generally I don't want to film while I'm fishing. I just enjoy the fishing. I don't really want to be messing around with cameras and all that sort of stuff, but I might do a few fishing videos down the line, okay? But look, don't hold it against me if I don't, because I really just enjoy the fishing process rather than filming the fishing process. Now this is starting to turn into a long video, so what I'll do, I'll show you around the half-built studio right now. Now I'll be filming the other perspective using my iPhone in a second, and I will leave this camera set up here just so you can see what the whole setup looks like when I'm filming these videos, just out of interest. And like I said, this is not finished yet. I've got to put some sound, maybe some sound deadening on the walls. Maybe not, I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. Once this is finished, this will be like a YouTube studio, man cave type area in the house where I can film my YouTube videos and do man cave stuff, whatever that might be. I'm going to grab my phone, I'll give you a look around, and in the little phone video that I'm going to insert now, I'm also going to show you some upcoming videos, some stuff that we've got here for upcoming videos. Okay, I'll just grab my phone now. Okay, I've got my phone, I'm walking in there now. Now that's the setup. Those lights I got off eBay. There's 2 lights, the umbrellas and the stands, and they cost me about $50 for the lot. And I actually got 3 lights, so I've got another spare one. So I've got the lights here, and that used to be a tripod that I've cut down and attached to my desk. And this is my desk that I sit at. And this is again an old Ikea desk that I have painted and covered in the foamy checker plate from the $2 store, Reject Shop. That's where that's from, $25 a sheet. And you can see a full sheet on the ground here. That's how big they are. And you buy those for $25 at the Reject Shop. Now here's still my painting stuff. That's the paint I've used to paint the shelves. Bought that at Bunnings. Bunch of paint brushes. There's a couple of extra drawers for the other shelf. And there's my background stands. Okay, this is a storage stand for the backgrounds. And this stand here, and there's a bar behind the door there, is what I used to use for my backgrounds before. And again, these are so cheap. You buy the whole background stand for like $20 or something on eBay. There's some books that I used to weigh down this stuff here when I stuck it on. There's the garage store brackets that I've attached to the side there to store some tripods. There's my camera, still filming. And there's some other lights, portable lights and stands that I've got. Now those lights, I've got a video on, they were about $6 or $7 each, believe it or not. The stands are about $15 each. It's not really that expensive for this sort of stuff now. There's a video coming up. I'm about to replace my outdoor lights once all this rain stops. Pathway lights from Bunnings. There's my lights, there's my drone. There'll be a video on that coming up. There'll be a video on that coming up. There'll be videos on these coming up. Now there's a fishing rod, Shimano rod, like a light duty one, or reasonably light duty one. Be using 15-pound fishing line on that. Waiting on the reel to turn up. And here's my micro fishing rod. I'll be doing a video on that shortly as well. And this is a 1 to 3 kilos. This is the lightest duty fishing rod that money can buy that I could find anywhere without actually getting a kid's fishing rod. And that's an ugly stick. I'll be doing a video on that. You've seen my video on my hydro flask stuff. There'll be a video on that. Bear Grylls pocket knife. There's the fishing reel that I purchased for my rock fishing, land-based game fishing rod that I've had for about 30 years. I'll be doing a whole video on that rod and this reel. That's the line I'll be using on it. And that's about it. That's what the studio looks like at the moment. And this is the other fishing rod that's arrived yesterday actually from Mo Tackle. And I'll be doing a video on that. And I'm still waiting on the reel for that one to turn up. And that's it. And that space there is where another shelf will go, a matching one, once I've finished it. Okay, I'm back. Now this is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done. Now the other thing I'm thinking about, and let me know down below if you're still with me, is eventually I want to do some live streams from here. So it will be live streams from Mike's Man Cave, maybe on a, I don't know, Thursday night live stream, Friday night live stream, Sunday night live stream. Not all of those obviously, just what do you guys reckon? What day would be good? Sunday night? Friday night? A lot of people go out Friday nights. I stay at home usually. Maybe we can start something like that once I work out how to do it. I know my camera's capable of doing it. I'm just not sure if I'm capable of doing it. Maybe someone can show me how to do it. I'll work it out. Let me know if you'd be interested in a live stream so we can have, you know, we can meet people, have a chat. Don't know. Maybe the channel is still too small for a live stream. We can try. Maybe try it in a few months' time. Anyway, if you've got any questions about anything that I've spoken about today, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, what your question is, what you're thinking. What do you think about the live streams? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a big thumbs up. And most importantly, if you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching and bye for now.